Happy Venus Day. I am Cami and welcome to the Empress Table. Alright, I'm trying something new here. We know that each day represents a planet. Monday is Moon Day. We know that, Sunday is Sunday. The sun represents Sunday. We know that Moon Day is Monday. We know that Mars Day is Tuesday. We know that Wednesday is Mercury Day. We know that Thursday is Jupiter Day. And we know that Friday is what? Friday is Venus Day. And Saturday is Saturn Day. So I'm going to do a read each day, just to center around maybe to see what, that particular day, that particular planet, what it's doing to your chart, So let's just see. So we understand that Venus, it's the planet of love. That's what everybody knows. So this is just a few generic things that it represents. So it represents love, beauty, desire, harmony. It shows how your romantic style, your relationship with money, and your self-worth. So, no surprising. Today we might be talking about love. It just depends on what type of love we're talking about. Are we talking about romantic love? Are we talking about self-love? Or are we talking about universal love? What type of love are we talking about, right? So each of these pals, they got themes that are centered around Venus, centered around love. They're also centered around a little feminine energy too, since we know that Venus is a feminine planet. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 6 cards of each of these decks because we know that Venus represents the number 6. So, what if you're born on Venus Day? If you were born on a Friday, then this may be a read for you. So let's just see. We're going to go ahead. I'm trying to see. Maybe is this a good angle? Okay. Trying something new here just to see. Okay, so we're going to pull 6 of these bad boys. Just random, people. Just random. Horrible shuffle, girlfriend. Whew. One more time. Okay, I'm going to pull from the bottom. I'm going to pull from the top. I'm going to pull from the middle. Set that aside like that. I might start doing this where I pull the cards before I tape. But I just wanted to see how this goes. And feel free to throw in a few suggestions if you like. Okay, perfect. Okay. I like that one too. Oops, sorry about that. pull from my deck. My drip and sauce deck. Let's see. Oh, slippery. Okay. And for the tarot. A lot of fruit. Okay, well, let's jig. All right, Father God, angels, ancestors, our highest way, allowed to come before you, and I just ask of you to cleanse my energy and the person that is watching. Father God, I just ask of you to kick out any negative energies, entities, person, places, or things of low vibration, as I only want to take part in things that are of you, Father God. Father God, I ask that once you cleanse my energy and kick out those negative energies, entities, person, places, or things of low vibration, Father God, I just ask that you wrap your white silhouette around me and whoever chooses to watch this video. And as always, Father God, I'm thankful for everything that you do and for everything that you show. Amen. Well, let us see. All right, you got Release the Petals. It says transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding and all change. You've got the Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Then you've got plant yourself here, okay? And then it says integration, embodiment, and then it says grounded action. Then you've got the bud, okay? Potential, promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. Then you've got Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support with the Rose of Venus. Ooh la la. Okay? And it says alignment, flow, right relationship, and harmony. Okay? I'm excited already. Okay. I do sense that there's some new change going on. I mean, this is springtime. Okay, this is great. I feel some new growth coming. This could be physically. Could be like on a fit. This could be a physical transformation, But before things outside change, things inside gotta change, So maybe there's some things going on with your heart chakra, Maybe you're cleaning out some old resentment, or I just know you're gonna be looking real shiny, is what it feels like to me. And then even though a little bit of this is like feminine or whatever, it's really coming from like a masculine energy too. There's some sort of fire, some sort of movement, some sort of action that one is taking though. And like I said, it's getting you aligned with your future. Okay? It really feels like you told the past to kiss your ass, and you are expecting that the future and you are going to French kiss. That's basically what this feels like to me. It feels like something is brand new, and I'm excited. Now, when it says plant yourself here, you might feel a little awkward, or something's not fully together yet or something like that. But all in all, it's very promising, though. Yeah, because it says keep going. So something's not all the way done yet, but you definitely want to keep going, because it looks like something's going to be just fantabulous. It looks like something's going to be great, I'm excited for whoever you are. Okay, it looks like you're about to come out all shiny and everything, and it's like, oh, who are you? That's what it feels like, So maybe some of y'all working on your bodies, or maybe you kind of did like a hair journey or something like that, and you did something new with your hair. It kind of does feel physical though. However, you can't have something on the outside without it being on the inside. So whatever the change is happening that's taking place on the outside, there was definitely a change that happened inward. And I want to know what you do, okay? Because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like something definitely started on the inside, and it's starting to show up on the out. And it may not be all the way like, defined yet or something like that, because it says the bud is here. But you know what? It just feels like y'all about to be shiny. That's how it feels to me. But anyway, let's see what else we're going to be doing here. Where do you want to go next? I guess we'll touch these. This dripped in sauce, because I feel like y'all going to be dripped in sauce. So that's why I chose these. Let us see. You got networking, collaborating, and supporting and socializing. You have international hottie and poppy. Really? Then you've got ice, diamonds, jewelry, and accessories. And it says, every day is a great day to make some money. Okay? What else you got? Big announcements, news, talk of the town, gossip. And then it says solving health problems, false alarms, and health concerns put to rest. So yeah, for some of you, this could have been like anything from like, a weight loss thing. Maybe, there was a little bit of a health scare, and it's like, oh, you know what? I don't want to be diabetic. Let me go ahead, let me knock this out. Or it could have been anything on the lines of that. However, it does feel very like, it feels like it's a brand new look, like I said, you may not have reached your goal, but you have definitely made some sort of progress, and you can't have progress without process. So that's why I said it must have been something internal that led to like something happening external. And then for some, this could basically be like a project or something that you were working on. And so, like I said, it feels like you got big announcements with news or whatever. So it could have been something you was keeping on the inside. That's why I said, something was happening internally, or something wasn't known outward yet, but it was a whole lot of movement going inward. Like, it's like a seed in the ground. We know, like, if you know that there's a seed in the ground, it's going to eventually grow, there's a process with that. But for someone who didn't know that there was a seed in the ground, it's going to be like, oh, wow, look at that little bud coming up there. Oh, wow, it done grew into a whole flower. Is it blooming already, It feels like that. It feels like there was a seed placed in the ground. You went through the process that you needed to go through, and you're starting to see a little bit of budding. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, I mean, the only thing that's a little off is like with the ice, the diamonds, and the jewelry. Maybe it's something new you getting, you know? Maybe it's something new. I might clarify that later. But for the most part, it feels like something wasn't being made known to like the public or to like a friend group, a family, a job, something. You were keeping something to yourself and kind of trying to work on it day by day. But let's see what else we got going on. Okay, you got decisions. It says the need to gain clarity through decision making. You got happiness with new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first and resolving issues. It says solving inner conflict with others, healing past traumas. You got divine timing, and it says everything has a higher purpose with dedication, okay? It says stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reap success. Then you've got boundaries. Know when to put up and let down your guard. So like I said, with all of this, it feels like, okay, you made a decision to do something. Boundaries is basically indicating you decided to just not let that be known to anybody. You stay dedicated to something, you know. With this resolving issues, that feels like working through it, getting through something. And then maybe it took a while, because with this divine timing, it makes me feel like, okay, well, it's happening. I love seeing 111 on the clock. Maybe with this divine timing or whatever, it's like I said, something wasn't supposed to be seen until it was, until God said so, but you stuck with something, you was working through something, and the results are you're happy. And maybe some folks around you are going to be happy too. But this really feels like something that people didn't know you were working on, you were doing. And it feels like a shock and a surprise to them. I mean, whether you were intentionally trying to do that or not, it's going to feel like a shock and a surprise to people. Shoot, it might be a shock and surprise to you, but for the most part, I feel like people are going to be like, dang, like, why'd you leave me out? Why you didn't say nothing? And it's like you want us to be dedicated. You want us to be motivated. And you ain't got time for player haters. You don't have time for player haters. Don't be player hating on my body. Okay? I'm sexy. That's pretty much what y'all said. Like, nah. We gonna get this done. We gonna do my thing. I don't need nobody's input. The only thing they gotta do is marvel. That's all they gotta do. Is marvel. So let's see. What else is going on? You got longing. You got soulmate. You got relax. You got burdens. You've got spirit, and you got honoring. Okay, so they got some little words on this card. So we're just going to dissect this real quick. Let us see. Longing. I offer my deepest desires. Okay. And it says, change me. I like to say God. I say divine, beloved. But change me, God, into one who offers you my deepest longings, trusting you know exactly how to handle them. Let me know my wholesome my wholesome. Why did I say wholesome? Anyway, my wholeness and freedom most of all. Okay. So then you have soulmate here. It says, I am one who trusts. It says, allow me, God, to trust that the perfect person has already been selected. In the right place and the time we shall meet. For you know every true desire of my heart. So the word desire is a thing here. May I only wish for what you wish for me. Amen. Okay. What else we got? Relax. I receive all blessings. It says, oh God, change me into one who knows how to relax completely. Sleep deeply and receive all the blessings of every moment exactly as it presents itself with ease and gratitude. Okay, what else we got? Burdens. I accept your help. Change me, God, into one who gratefully receives all help you send. Let me release the useless idea that I must carry the burdens alone. Let me trust that you send the right assistance. May I feel worthy and accept it. Oh, okay. Then we've got spirit. It says, I am filled with light. Change me, God, into one who knows my spirit is eternal and ageless. Let me release any old ideas of constriction or limitation. My whole being is filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine, and I never know how to pronounce that. Back that up a little bit. There we go. Honoring. It says, I am kind and loving. Change me, God, into one who honors my emotions. Let me feel my feelings without judgment and then release them. Show me how to be kind and loving to the child inside who needs care. Okay. So, kind of what I'm feeling here. I don't feel like the burdens are technically material. I feel like the burdens can be yourself. So, are some of y'all dealing with like, are some of y'all dealing with things centering around your beauty? You know, are you guys, because that's kind of what this feels, you know, like, we got the soulmate card here and everything, but a part of this really feels like things around y'all image, around y'all looks, around, you know, around beauty. So some of you, this could have been a surgery that you're deciding to do, and perhaps you don't want to share with anybody. You know, or maybe this is already done. But I really am picking up on beauty. This has something to do with beauty, like weight loss or maybe getting thicker, but it really feels like weight loss. It feels like a surgery. It feels like some sort of cosmetic procedure or something like that. So what I will say, if this is something you haven't done yet, I'd consult with God. I'm so serious, because this burdens card shouldn't be here. So I mean, I really hope none of y'all are struggling with that, as far as like, you know, feeling like how you look is a burden, or something, one of your features or something like that is a burden. I hope that's not what you feel. You know, it just makes me feel like you're beautiful the way you are. But that burdens card, that feel real super heavy, especially with this longing card. So perhaps someone in this read, perhaps they want to look a certain type of way. They desire to have a certain feature. This could be anywhere from, you know, having breast surgery, maybe a buttocks surgery, something. But it's just like I said, I would consult with the big man first. Like I said, ultimately it's your choice. You know, he give us free will, but you know, I would go ahead and I would consult with him first. Because I'm just being honest, this burden card, I mean, the word burdens alone is heavy, but you just feel real heavy. It feels like someone wants to change something about their features. This could be someone doesn't like their nose or something like that, or this may feel, and then also with the soulmate card, you know, it's kind of a little heavy. Maybe some of y'all feel like y'all got treated a certain type of way by how y'all look. For someone, this feels like somebody's nose. Someone feels like if they had a different type of nose, people treat them better. So this is about self-image. Okay, so this is a self-love type of read. That could just be for a person, but like I said, it was coming out like this was a burden, or like I said, they feel like some of the things that they've experienced is not dedicated. It all comes from whatever they want to fix. I don't really think that that's where that was coming from. But yeah, someone, they feel like there's a feature on their face, their body, that they would like to change, and perhaps they feel like their life would change. And like this is basically saying, honoring and relax. No, you need to honor how God made you, and I understand that could be like, who am I to tell you? But I'm so serious. Like you are lovable. I don't believe God would make somebody. I don't think God would make somebody unlovable. Especially spaghetti. Especially, it's like, why couldn't I say that? Especially when it comes to a feature, and a feature that he has made. Long time ago, he told me that he doesn't make anything ugly. So, you may feel like this would be it'll be a big step for you, but for some reason you feel like it's holding you back, whatever this feature is. And like I said, I can't really tell you what to do. I just think you need to consult with the big man first, because that's what this decision card was about. I'm like, what is this about? Now, if this is due to, perhaps you're having health issues because of that feature, then, but this really feels very cosmetic-like. This feels very cosmetic-like. And that soulmate card ain't really got nothing to do with a person. It's really about, like, accepting all of you. And then I was saying something earlier about how, like, it feels like masculine energy. Like, of course, you can feel the feminine energy, but this really feels like some of y'all are getting into y'all masculine energy and, like, really becoming, like, whole and balanced or whatever. That's kind of what this feels like. Yeah, and then there's something about, when you do balance out these energies, about how you perhaps may not do the surgery. I understand, but that's what I feel here too. Something about getting more grounded, getting more balance within and stuff like that, and touching bases with God and stuff like that. So, some of you might decide not to actually do this. Now, for the ones that have already done this, it's going to be a shock to some people. It's going to be a complete, utter shock to folks. But it is something about someone is longing to change certain features that they may have. They don't like some of the features that they have. And, for some of y'all probably did tell somebody about this, and it's just like, you got to keep your boundaries up. Because it's like, well, I've made the conscious decision to do this. No one's going to change my mind. But I really feel like for somebody, this is about, like, a cosmetic thing. Now, all the stuff we got underneath, like I said, this could be about work. But for some, I'm picking up strong that some may feel like if they go ahead and they do this will change their experience. This will change their, like, their experience in, like, social settings. People will talk to you more, or they'll want to get to know you more, or they'll offer you better roles or something like that. Like, this is what this feels like to me. Like, even with the ice, the diamonds, and jewelry, I don't really feel like that's literal. I feel like that's about, like, people offering to you and giving to you. They'll be more kind to you. Somebody in this read feels like people have not been kind to you, and you feel like it's because of how you look. I mean, who am I to tell you? But I don't feel like it's that. I feel like something about your energy is off. You don't have a balanced masculine energy or something like that. You're not in your pure masculine energy. And there could possibly be something going on with your feminine energy. I don't feel like it's because of a feature. I don't feel like it's a feature. It's given the unpretty song. I hate to be saying that. And like I said, for the ones that do this, like I said, there's going to be a lot of talk. I don't think you care, but it's going to be a lot of talk, a lot of shock out here. But for the most part, that was very specific. Somebody feels like they have a better experience out here. This could be in social events, romance situations. Somebody feels like they've been left out, or like they don't really get that many dates, or they don't. It's something about people feeling like people treat them a certain type of way because of how they look. And I'm sorry you're experiencing that, but I really honestly don't think it has anything to do with your look. I think it has a lot to do with your energy. And that might be a little hard to hear. Yeah, we keep getting this burden card. Let me just read it. You got wise. Let me show you the card. You got wise. You got rejection. You've got burden. And you've got obstacle. With quest, with fortune. Like I said, I really do feel a strong pull here towards someone that's trying to change their look because they feel like they've either been blocked off from having certain experiences, or they feel like they've been blocked off from certain opportunities or something like that. It's like, you ain't the problem though. I mean, like I said, even if you do think that way, you still wouldn't be the problem. The other people would be the problem. But like I said, for whoever that is, I really feel like it's got something to do with your energy. But the rejection thing, sometimes rejection, not to be cliche or whatever, they say, rejection is definitely a sign from, like, God. Because there's things that we don't see up ahead. There might be certain places or people that you wanted to talk to, or places you wanted to be invited to or be in, and it's like you don't know what the heck is up ahead. But for the most part, what I get with this wise and rejection is what I basically just said. I don't think you should be treating this like it's no burden. And to be honest, it's probably not even an obstacle. Like, if this is not a person you're supposed to be with, or if this is not a place that you're supposed to work or a place that you're supposed to be, it's not an obstacle or a burden at all. Because it has something to do with your mission. Girl, get your angle right. It has something to do with your mission. And I think you will find your way. But whatever this was, you were trying to get the attention of somebody, or you were trying to get a certain job, or it was something you were trying to get into. It's blocked off for a very good reason. Because perhaps it would have been a burden. You perhaps are looking at this like it is a burden because it won't let you in, or you can't be invited certain places, or you're not getting dates, or it's something like that. You feel like changing yourself is going to help you get into some doors. And perhaps those are doors you're not supposed to enter because they're going to be burdens. Versus you think it's a burden not getting in. No, it would be a burden if you did get in. It's mostly what I'm picking up here. So I like I said, the wisdom here is it's okay. And for right now, you may not feel like that because it's something you really wanted. Because I keep picking up on desire, and then I keep picking up on burden. You got desire out here at least 2 or 3 times. But then you also got burden out here twice. So it's like either this is a desire that will burden you, that is already burdening you. It's a burden for you to have this desire. But then at the same time, if you actually did get this desire, it would be an actual burden. It's something like that going on. But then you got the fortune card here too. So I'm going to end up reading the cards here. So you got wise. It says the revelation of the unknown, having knowledge, having experience. Then you've got rejection. It says rejecting, not wanting, not accepting, and disregarding. Burden, it says emotional or physical weight or load, a task or responsibility that can be overwhelming. Then you've got obstacle, a situation that makes it difficult or prevents something from happening. Quest, it says a specific or unclear state of search, an effort to reach a goal. And then fortune, luck, destiny, and unexpected turns, a symbol of prosperity, fate, and the unfolding of events beyond control. So it's a couple things here. For some of you, it's just weight loss. Well, let me not just say that. I commend you for losing weight if that's in fact what you wanted to do. So let's not overlook that. Like I said, I keep picking up on this big ass, like, it's like somebody is, it's not an energy of fitting in, but it's an energy of wanting to be desirable. And like this fortune card with this quest card is, I don't think you understand what you have. Wise, quest, and fortune. I don't think you know you already possess that. Somebody wants to be desirable, but they want to be either desirable to somebody or to something. And it's like, but you already possess that. It's just that you're not supposed to be desirable to this place or person, because I really feel like it's not good for you. And you're trying to be good for someone or something when you're already good enough. It's just not a place for you to go, or it's not a person for you to date. I hate to be saying this, but they're not good enough. You know, they wouldn't know what to do with someone like you. You want to be desirable. You are already that. You're already that. So I'm going to put something on this fortune card because, I don't know, I feel like they want to change bits and pieces of themselves, which people are free to do whatever they like, but it feels like if you do this, you are going to regret doing it. I ain't going to lie to you. Because I just don't feel like, I don't feel like it's for the right reasons. It's like I said, for some of you, you're doing this, you feel free, not because you want the attention of someone or you want to go to a particular place, but it's something that you feel like has been always holding you back. It has nothing to do with the look. It could have been surrounding a health crisis, or it could have been something that was like a precaution or something like that. Like, okay, well, if you don't do this, this will happen. Maybe you were told something like that. But for somebody very specific, and I do mean very specific, somebody wants to be very desirable to someone or something, and they're willing to fix themselves for it. Can I have something on the fortune card? And if you think about it, you're like a fish in this bowl. Like, maybe you're supposed to get out that bowl. Maybe you ain't supposed to be swimming with these fishes, you know? Maybe you're not supposed to be swimming with them fishes. Or it could be the other way. Maybe you're trying to get into this bowl. And maybe, like I said, maybe you're a much bigger fish that's not supposed to be in this bowl. Maybe you're supposed to be in the ocean. It's something like that going on. You've got choices. And you've got fox. So it says cleverness combined with trickery or cunning, finding solutions in challenging situations with choices, becoming aware of different options, or making a choice between paths. I really want to clarify that fox now. Maybe some of y'all are becoming foxes. Okay, well, I ain't mad at you. Okay, I ain't mad at you. Okay. What's this fox, Father? What's this fox? You got poverty. And you've got surprise. You can break me off with one more. What is this? With cold. Yeah. So like I said, you know, suppose so for the person who wants to get into something or be with someone or catch the eye of someone, this may not be a good thing. I hate to be saying it, but if you felt rejected by anybody or by something, I'm telling you, that was a good thing. Because whatever this is, it definitely would have G-snatched your energy with this poverty card. Okay, let me read it. A state of having very little money, resources or possessions, feeling emotionally or material deprivation. Then you've got cold. It says emotional detachment or lack of empathy, being unfilling, or not showing emotions. And for some of you, this could be somebody I was trying to date. And this person could have been very horrible to you if you would in fact got what you wanted. Because some of y'all are too precious for this person anyway. You may have tried to reduce this situation down to maybe the person didn't want to talk to you because maybe you have a little bit more weight on you or something like that. But it's just like, man, fuck that fucking person. Like, to be honest with you, this person's a 3D motherfucker, just superficial as shit, microwavable as hell. You don't want that. Come on, to have a counterpart, that's some sexy shit. And then, like I said, how's this person going to spiritually protect you and they superficial as fuck? You've got to be kidding me. Like I said, God would never give y'all nobody like that. Okay? In order for someone to be a leader, they got to be led. This person don't sound like or smell like they're someone that is a leader. They don't even know how to. They just seem real superficial. Some leader. This feels like a man. I'm sorry. Let me not be biased, but it feels like a dude. Feels like a whole dude out here, okay? Okay, that probably can't get his shit together no way. Okay, but never mind. We're not going to release negativity in this read. We all are going to do better. Surprise. It says an event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. We're going to be nosy on that. What's the surprise? Ooh, not the bald-headed man from down south with the devil card. We can't be doing that. Okay, you got communities, what I cut the deck on, and on the back of the deck you got disharmony. Like I said, whatever this is, it was going to bring you it was going to suck your energy dry. You don't need that. Whoever you are, you got good energy. Basically, all you have to do is balance out your masculine and feminine energy. And all of that, that's not going to be 50-50 or whatever. But it's like maybe you're inexperienced in one of those energies. So you could be always in your feminine energy, but not in your masculine. Or you could be in your masculine and never in your feminine. It's really just that. And it's like, you know, they would call that disharmony, right? But trying to get with whoever this is, or go to this company or whatever the hell this is, it's like that small fishbowl I just showed you. It's not going to do anything but cause even more disharmony. So it feels like it's, girl, what are you doing? Trying to learn my aim. Look at the bald-headed friend. Okay, I call him the bald-headed man from down south. Okay, yeah, it's not a good community, or it's not a good workplace, or it's not a good person. Let me revamp that. To say somebody's not good, let me just say their energy is not that great. They got a whole lot of learning to do. And whoever you are, it feels like you've been on your journey for a while, and you need somebody just as much as far along as you are. Because I'm telling you, this person would. You have good energy. This person, I don't think that they would be able to handle that. Give me something on surprise. What is this? You've got peace. Okay, talk about it. Give me another one. And you've got solution. Okay, so this is giving me the Unpretty song, right? Where she's basically I don't know the lyrics verbatim, but she's like, well, I'll just get back to me. I'm gonna just go ahead and read the lyric for you, if I can find my phone. Okay, that is my dilemma. Finding my phone. Let us see, darling. Okay, the song is Unpretty by TLC. Let us see, what's the lyrics? Unpretty. I make you feel unpretty too. Okay, it's the one part in here where it says I never insecure until I met you. Now I'm being stupid. I used to be so cute to me, just a little bit skinny. Why do I look to all these things to keep you happy? Maybe get rid of you and then I'll get back to me. Okay? So pretty much, I feel like this is something that was brought on by somebody else. I hate to be saying that, right? Because we are accountable and everything like that, right? But this makes me feel like somebody triggered this. And like I said, this rejection was a great thing. It may don't feel like it, but I guarantee you this was a really good thing. Okay, but you got peace. It says finding peace, a state of mental and emotional balance, free from anxiety and disturbances, and solution. You see how she got out the gate now? Okay, she tried to get in that one, okay? But this one was already open for her, okay? And it makes me really feel like this was the best thing. I promise you it probably don't feel good. I promise you that just doesn't feel good. But like I said, over time you're going to feel so much like relief. You're going to feel so happy. Like you're going to feel, excuse me. Oh my gosh. You're going to feel very happy that this did not work out. But the solution is getting back to you. Okay? Because somebody was trying to make you feel unpretty, and I don't like that. So slap the shit out of that person. Okay? But we don't do stuff like that no more. Okay, solution says a strategy or answer found to overcome a problem or challenge. Like I said, you're going to get back to you. And that's the thing. I do want to put something on that wise card real quick, though. How you doing, angels? Okay. How you doing? Put something on the wise real quick for me, please. Nothing failed. Can I get one more on wise? Or sorry, something on wise? Thank you. Whoa. You're just gonna be a tad bit nosy. I make you feel I'm pretty too. Yeah. Self. It says it's the awareness of one's own thoughts, feelings, and existence, focusing solely on thinking about and seeing oneself. Girlfriend, don't you know you were the best he's ever had or never had? You know? Pebbles. Go look at the song. Girlfriend. Okay? You don't really need no revenge, though. I mean, unless this is a revenge body, then, yeah, you know. So, like I said, this could be a lover. This could be a fucking family doing this shit, you know. And that's some, never mind. So, you got connection, unconditional love, support, shared history, belonging, protection, emotional bonds, formed through blood or chosen family. What did I have this on? Wise. Dude, my hand all up in the camera like, girl. So time, it says situations that are timely or taking more time with revenge, desire for revenge, the wish to punish, and holding a grudge. I don't really feel like that's a revenge. I feel like that would like sound crazy. But with that time and that revenge, I feel like karma to me. So I don't know if somebody went out their way to try to make y'all feel bad and treat y'all like a dog. I don't know. Security, unwavering support, and lasting friendship. I'm telling you, it started off about like a huge announcement and everything like that. I'm telling you, if anybody made y'all feel bad about how you looked or you didn't have something, well, when you do get that something that you allegedly didn't have, everybody gonna know. And somebody gonna feel like a fool. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm picking up here. It's like, well, you know, like some of y'all, this is just, you know, something that you were having a hard time overcoming and you did that shit, you know, and I'm proud of you. And then for some of y'all, it's like y'all was trying to either get the attention of someone or a company or something like that, and they basically was like, we'll pass. It's like they did some old bogus shit or something like that. And it was a burden for you. But it makes me really feel like you're going to overcome this. Okay, you got that ambition card on the bottom. You're going to overcome this. Yeah, whatever this disharmony was, it's going to boomerang back to somebody. Because something was a dead end. So you aren't going to end up, you know, either meeting someone else or if this was a friend, whatever this was, if something gets, you get something brand new with friendship or renewal. You got message with freedom. So, you know, I really wouldn't be sweating whoever this was. Like, they was tripping personally. And then, like I said, for some of y'all was just, y'all had something in your back pocket. Y'all was trying to work on it. Y'all didn't want nobody in your business. And it just seems like it's working out for you. And it's finally budding. And you're seeing, like, you know, the fresh pieces of it, you know. It just wasn't time to be shown at a certain time or something like that. That's mostly what I'm getting from this. I do want to put something on this divine timing, though. Okay, and so, you know, in case there's any men that are watching, I got some male cards for y'all. But let me clarify that divine timing real quick. What is this divine timing about, Father? I mean, what is this? You got soulmate. Dude, what the heck is going on? Did one of y'all soulmates try to like say you weren't good enough or something like that? Or maybe that's not that. Maybe, like I said, y'all thought somebody was somebody's soulmate, or y'all thought somebody was perfect or something like that, and the person didn't acknowledge you, right? Back of the deck, it says putting in the work. cutting the deck on being open to change. So like I said, some of y'all are trying to like change your bodies and or something significant like that to get the attention of someone. Hopefully it's not the attention of this person that you feel rejected to. Now if you want to make a change because you know you want to look better, you want to feel better, do that shit. But don't you dare change for this motherfucker that's superficial as fuck. You are a spiritual being. This person, I don't know. You a spiritual person. How you gonna be with somebody superficial and microwavable like this? You are not gonna be able to be with somebody just lukewarm like this. It's like, ugh, you know? The girl, what you see in him? Boy, what you see in her? I'm just being honest. So anyway, you got the divine timing card here with the soulmate. Manifestations, right? With a leap of faith. So whoever dissed you, or you know you felt dissed you, you got somebody coming in because we got the soulmate card like literally twice out here. Okay, like it's gonna be just in time too. So I really wouldn't sweat the past. You know what my philosophy is? The past can kiss my ass, and I'm looking to French kiss the future. Okay, it's oh. Darling, oh, I love it. You look real nice. You look good in that. Like I said, y'all need to be trying to French kiss the future. Get rid of the past. The past is closer to your ass than it is to your lips. Your lips is for your future. Okay? So I really hope somebody wasn't out here trying to treat y'all like this. Like, that's fucked up. But I'm telling you, I really do feel like somebody would call themselves trying to change themselves for some man, and it's just like, ugh. You know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna mind my business. Okay, I'm gonna mind my business. That's all I know. Let's get to these other cards. All right, you got the rock star. Okay, he's like literally ass naked in the shower. Okay. Then you've got the circus performer, okay. Then you've got the firefighter. Then you've got the fashion designer, okay. Then you've got the aristocrat, right? Then you've got the poet. So let's see what this is about. Let us see, darling. Okay. It says, for a rock star, wild and free-spirited, he'll serenade you tonight and forget you by morning. Hopefully he doesn't drop the soap. Anyway, what do we got? The circus performer, you have agile and entertaining. It says balanced. Will you walk his tightrope of love? Hell nah. Hopefully you don't either. You've got the firefighter, brave and strong. He knows how to handle the heat. Can you? Huh. Then you've got the fashion designer, stylish and meticulous, okay? He'll dress you up but critique your shoes. Whoever this is a fucking asshole. I'm sorry. I don't like him. I'm gonna play your auntie. I don't like this man. I don't like him. Like I said, the aristocrat, refined and old-moneyed, has a title, might not have a clue. Wow, that's so funny as hell. The poet, and a code word for full of shit. Romantic and soulful, writes verses for you, forgets to text back. Man. I don't know. But whoever this person is, for the person they felt like, you feel like this person overlooked you or whatever, I'm telling you, this person's a dumbass. You don't want this person. When you get cute on this person, make sure you change your number and you don't look back, okay? I'm so serious. Yeah, because somebody gonna know you look different or you feel it's something. This person's gonna know that they fucked up. They're gonna know, oh damn, I probably should have, been nicer to her or took her out on a date or something like that. This person is just, a fucking idiot. Ignore this person. Okay, let's see what the hell this shit is about. Okay, because for some of y'all, this is about self-love. We all need self-love. That's a message for everybody. And for someone specific, do not change yourself for this person. Like, this person is a dumbass. And smells very superficial. He smells very plastic. You don't want that, girlfriend. You don't want that, girlfriend. You don't want that, girlfriend. That's all I know. You don't want it. Anyway, you've got the... Girl, could you be any closer to the stuff? I need to figure out how to get my shit together with this, okay? Y'all, I'm sorry that, it is not your traditional read. Anyway, Temperance, you got the Hangman, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, okay? And the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, if you was up in your head about something, you don't really need to be. But like this Lovers card, this could be a person, but I really feel like it's like being balanced within though. And then you just running the fuck off with yourself. Not like you a crazy person, but it's like you don't need this person. Whoever you're very beautiful, you're very pretty. Like, fuck this person. Literally. This person's dumbass. I'm sorry. I don't know how this is supposed to be a loving ass read. It's not a loving read. Because I keep calling y'all person of choice a fucking dumbass. I'm so sorry. You might like they crusty jaws, but this person's dumb to me. Okay? And I don't really have that much tolerance for stupidity, Put something on the Lovers card. What is this? You got the Three of Cups. Oh, hell nah. Give me another one. Not this person trying to make you compete or some crazy ass shit. Okay, I'm going to put this Hermit sideways because that's kind of what it looked like. Bottom of the deck is the Chariots. You with the Page. Oh, who's that peeking in my window? Pretty much, okay? Got it. Okay, so this person was interested in somebody else. And now this person want to shorty swing my way. Show look good to me. Pretty much. It's like, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you. Don't be like me. Don't say that shit. Okay? Oh, wow. You got the Emperor with the Five of Cups next with the Five of Swords. So somebody know they did some most stupid ass shit. They know. Somebody know they did something dumb. Okay? There is somebody that's going to be contacting y'all. So like I said, if you did anything with your body or you just changed up your energy, you started getting on your shit and feeling a lot better about yourself, I don't know, some sort of energetic pull from this person. I don't really know if this person's your twin or any of that stuff. I don't know. What I will say is somebody played themselves trying to play y'all. Somebody tried to play in y'all fucking face. And they made a dumbass decision. And something just might be motherfucking over. You know what I mean? Even if they do pop the fuck up and offer you some bullshit apology. But it's alright though. Forgive people. You look a lot sexier when you forgive. Okay? That's one thing I know. Because somebody damn for sure. They I don't know. They thought they was either trying to get you to come closer or they thought you didn't know something about something. Like I said, that Five of Swords is manipulation. We just saw it with the Two of Swords. That's like trying to leave somebody confused. But you know what the fuck is up, though. You know. So like I said, I really hope that that's not the case. Somebody was out here trying to make y'all feel some type of way, whether it was to get them to chase. Whether it was to get you to chase this person. Don't do that. Okay, like I said, this person smells very superficial to me. This is supposed to be a loving ass reading. What the fuck? But you know what? It is a loving read because it talks about you loving yourself. You know, I mean, having a partner is great and everything, right? It's just scrump-diddly-umptious, right? Well, what's even more scrump-diddly-umptious is loving yourself, okay? Like, you want to pour into yourself so other people can pour into you. Never let your fucking well go dry, especially if you're pouring your own shit, okay? Now, I'll pour my own drink, okay? Every now and then you should let somebody tap your cup a little bit, but make sure you tap in your cup, you know? But like I said, with this Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card, it really looks like you're going to be fine. Okay? Boys to men, I'm doing just fine. I really hope nobody treated y'all bad because of how y'all look. I really hope that shit ain't true. Okay? So if you are a person that think that, don't think that. Go ahead, switch up your energy. Work on the things that you know, have control over working on, but make sure you're doing it for good intentions. And like I said, just get a little balanced. What does balance mean in French? Getting your shit together. That's exactly what it means. Let's talk about temperance real quick. What's this temperance about? The Queen of fucking Wands, only the most sexiest motherfucker, okay, in the whole wide world, right? I don't really like the 10 of Wands. Can we have one more? 5 of Wands. Oh, okay. That's like I feel like you got triggered. That Unpretty song is damn for sure in this read. Somebody wanted you to, maybe they didn't intentionally want you to feel unpretty, but you felt unpretty dealing with this person. And it's all because somebody was just out here playing some sort of weird ass game or something like that, you know? And it doesn't matter. You're gorgy, baby. You're gorgy. Look, the Queen of Wands fucking came out. You the most gorgeous thing I've ever fucking seen. Okay? That's what I know. Fuck whoever this is. I'm so serious. Fuck this person. Shout that shit up to the rooftop. Fuck this person, okay? You are fuckable. Remind yourself that every day. You are a fuckable person. Okay? This person who tried to make you feel like there are people out here that would drink your bath water. And this person out here just, ooh, I can't believe it. But that's mostly what I feel with that. Somebody damn for sure was out here just tripping. What's up with this 3 of Cups though? Because I mean, somebody, you know, they could have chose somebody else or started messing with someone else, but we don't give a fuck. What is the 3 of Cups shit? As we clarify this card, we just nosy. What's the 3 of Cups? What's up with that? Okay, the 8 of Cups damn for sure wanted to come out, but it didn't. You got the Empress. Okay, let's talk about it. You got the Moon, the 7 of Swords with a damn star. Ain't this about a bitch? Let me tell you something. Whoever this was, they know who the fuck you was, girl. They was out here playing. Okay? You had some sort of veil on you. Okay? You the diamond in the brown paper bag with the grease spot. God put a diamond in the brown paper bag to see if this person was going to do what the hell they were just stupid. They damn for sure did the shit. They damn for sure did this. Somebody was out here fucking around playing and it triggered you. Send that energy back. You know, pray about it, cleanse yourself. I mean, you ain't really trying to intentionally send it back, but we already know when you cleanse yourself, you pray on it, you start doing more things to uplift yourself, like doing more high vibrational activities and stuff, like shaking a little ass. You know, I'm telling you, you feel a whole lot better. And whoever this is, like I said, it ain't out here, but when I was cutting the deck and all that stuff, this person damn for sure gonna creep back around, okay? They gonna creep back around. And it's up to you if you want to date a fool. It's up to you. Okay? You got the King of Pentacles here. This could be an Earth energy. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or what's the one? Taurus. My bad. My bad. I'm looking at the bull right there. My bad. But anyway, yeah. Somebody was trying to play. You know, I don't know if they was trying to make you feel unpretty. I don't believe they was trying to make you feel unpretty verbally. Or shit, not verbally, fuck. I don't think they was trying to make you feel unpretty directly. It was something to either get you to chase them, or it was something to... They did something that was very obvious, okay? I don't know what this is. What I do know is somebody tried to make you feel like you need to step your game up or some shit. And it's just like, motherfucker, please. Aren't you never mind. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is Venusian Day. This is a love day. We're going to be tranquil, right? But someone definitely can get the middle finger all day. I may not say the shit, but they could totally get the middle finger. I'm just being honest. They could have put something on your ring finger, but they getting the middle finger instead. That's fucked up. Because I'm sensing this is for a woman about a man. Okay, whoever this man is, girl, please. Okay, like I'm gonna pretend to be your mama right now, girl, please. Fuck that man. You need to get rid of a real man. Okay, because whoever this is, girlfriend, please. Got that nerve to be trying to make you feel some type of way. Like I said, do some high vibrational stuff, y'all. Don't listen to me about fucking this person and he can, kick rocks and all that stuff. Like I said, forget this person. Let that shit go. Wait until excel, all that stuff. But like I said, you're beautiful as you are. If you want to go on with the cosmetic stuff, just have a word with the big man, okay? Have a word with the big man. I'm so serious. Okay? Because, make sure you do your research and go to people that got, some things in place. You're a beautiful soul. You got it going on. What? Fuck this person. I'm still going to say it, even on the outro. Fuck this person, okay? Is there anything else that I want to clarify for them, or... let's see. I could get my thoughts cards real quick. Let me see what come out for that real quick. Because this is like a very specialized type of read. Like, this is some Venusian stuff that I was supposed to be reading about, but this is a real specific read, apparently. Okay? So I'm just going to be a little nosy about your situation. But come on. Hopefully you do not mind. Hopefully. Okay, but this damn for sure is about like a counterpart. Well, not the counterpart doing this, but I feel like you're going to end up getting a counterpart. It may not be today, but like I said, it's like once you get yourself balanced and everything like that, you ain't going to have to worry about nobody coming to talk to you, girlfriend. Because this is definitely a self-love read today that basically translates over into like a romantic love later. All right, Father God, what do we need to know about this friend? Now, what should this person know? Okay, let me see. Manipulated equals confusing, and confusing equals manipulative. Okay. No foresight without insight. I told you, whoever this is a fool. And when you feed the earth shall feed you. Okay? And then I have to let you go. Oh, bummer. Oh, bummer. Okay, but anyway, like I said, that manipulated equals confusing card. Somebody did something. I don't know. It's like they was trying to get your attention. But what I feel like is you already had your sights on this person. And somebody did something to, I don't know, get you to... I don't know why the fuck they did this, okay? All I know is it did hurt you. Why? Because this person ain't got no damn vision. So if this was about some weight or something like that, this man is slow as fuck. I have no idea. I am not a man. I am not a lesbian. But I would definitely say if I was a motherfucking man, I would damn for sure get the girl that got the bomb-ass personality, could cook a nice little dinner for me, can say a couple, good things to me, pray for me, love me properly, and even if she got a little weight on her, you know what? Which one would you prefer? You prefer the girl that got all the fixings and shit, but maybe she's working on herself physically? Or would you rather be with the one with the bent, burnt, fucked up ass attitude, but she look good? Which one would you prefer? These people get on my nerves. They get on my nerves, like, because they're just so superficial and stupid. Yeah, I can't stand a stupid person. I'm an Aquarius. I can't stand a stupid person. Give me something or I have to let you go. What is this about? Okay, so it says God is like a train that never stops. Either you jumping on or getting ran the fuck over. Okay? Waiting. I don't think you'll be doing that. I heard. And what about us? What about us? I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe this was somebody I dated or something. All I know, it feels like a dude. I mean, women do this stupid ass shit too. So I mean, no, we're not excusing them. What I am saying is, this is specific. This was a man to a woman. He did something. It hurt your feelings. It wasn't supposed to hurt your feelings. It was supposed to either make you come closer to him or. And it's just like there's no fucking excuse. He should have just said what it was. Whoever this is ain't got no foresight. And I don't know if their connection with God is good or not, but you can't have no foresight without insight. So, I don't know. But whoever you are, you're a beautiful person. And this person damn for sure overlooked you. I have no clue why they did that stupid ass shit. Okay, I have no clue. Yeah. Because you were diamond in a brown paper bag with a grease spot. I don't know who I'm talking to. Whoever you are, you're... Maybe this has happened to you before. And maybe that's why you think, oh, if I get this done, maybe people will treat me better. Man, don't you change yourself for these ignorant ass people. Don't you do that. Like I said, you can get love the way that you are. But this actually protects you from being with people that you shouldn't be with. So if I was you, I would totally count my blessings on that. Because you could have got with someone who is just spiritually out of bounds. Can't protect you spiritually worth a damn. Don't know nothing about, And I'm not saying people don't learn this shit. But I don't feel like you're supposed to be waiting. Let me see. Is this person supposed to be waiting? Clarify this waiting card. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. I don't think you're supposed to wait. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't think so. Be careful, because I'm telling you, that card I had over there about time and revenge, I think that shit was karma. I don't think this is you doing anything to this person. I don't think so. Give me one more for the waiting card. What's your sign? Oh, I do got the sign card out. I got the sign deck sitting right by me. We're going to figure out what sign this was that did this stupid ass shit. We nosy as fuck. Give me another one for waiting. Man, you got to be a fool messing with that stuff. Like I said, I don't think you're supposed to be waiting for whoever this is because they damn for sure fucked up. They played a very stupid ass game, and I don't think that you're a stupid ass person. So you and this person wasn't gonna go. Y'all weren't gonna be together for long, no way. Cause you don't feel like a person that's slow, okay? And the person do want to know if they could, girl, work on your angles. They want to know if they can come back. And I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. I think you're supposed to be just this fabulous motherfucking person. Okay? Because this person is just... They just strike me like they a dumbass. I'm sorry to be saying that shit. Forgive me, Father, because we ain't supposed to be calling people stupid. Okay, I'm supposed to, we're not supposed to be calling people stupid. Okay? So, let me not get beside myself, okay? This is supposed to be a loving read, so I'm going to make sure I put all my love in this read about to you, the viewer, not your friend, okay? Because whoever this is, pass on them. Just pass on them. Okay, everybody make mistakes, all that jazz. Okay, let's see. What signs is this? All right, Father God, what sign was this that tried to reject this person or tried to make this person feel like they weren't lovable or like they weren't attractive or whatever the heck they was trying to make them feel like? What's the sign? What's the sun sign of this person? That came out with intensity. Could have been a Pisces. I'll get 3. Do half a 6. Who is this person that tried to reject the person that's watching this video? What sign they is? Oh wow. They could be a Taurus or you could be a Taurus. And you got a Libra. You could be a Libra. You could also be a Pisces too, but this is supposed to be the exaltation of fucking love. How you get all the fucking Venus damn signs? You mean to tell me a Venus sign tried to reject y'all? Just some bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. Pisces is the exaltation of Venus. We know that Taurus and Libra, they are ruled by Venus. Like, this is some... Let me go. This is some bullshit. Bullshit. This is horrible. Also, you could have a Venus in Taurus. You can have a Libra in Taurus. Sorry, what did I say? A Libra in Taurus. Maybe you're a Libra and maybe the person's a Taurus, some shit like that. Or you got these placements or something like that. But what I meant to say, maybe you got a Venus in Taurus. Maybe you got a Libra. Shit, what the fuck? Why the fuck do I keep saying that shit? 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you have a Venus in Taurus or you have a Venus in Libra or a Venus in Pisces. Maybe. Okay, since this is about Venus and Venusian Day. All right. What placements could this reading resonate with the most? Whoa. Got a couple placements out here. Okay, let me see something. So you could have a Pisces Mercury. Okay, you could have a Taurus Mercury. You could have a Libra Mercury. What else? You can have a Mercury in the 12th house, Mercury in the 2nd house, or Mercury in the 1st house. Okay. You could have Pisces in the 8th house, Taurus in the 8th house, right? Or Libra in the 8th house. Okay. Or that could be your Venus. You can have a Venus in the 8th house. 4th house. Okay, so you can have Pisces in the 4th house, Taurus in the 4th house, or you can have Libra in the 4th house. Or perhaps your Venus is in the 4th house. Okay. Then you've got rising. Okay, so you could either have a Pisces rising, a Taurus rising, or a Libra rising. Okay, gang, baby. Okay, you can have one of these. Okay, so all in all, I mean, hopefully I spread enough love today. I'm just joking. Yeah, don't pay too much attention to what the person did or tried to make you do. Forget a person, release that shit, and just get more beautiful. I pray more beauty for you, inside and out. And I pray that this person damn for sure get some deliverance, because that was retarded. Let me not say that word. Sorry. This person was just slow. Slow. Okay. No. Slow. Because whoever you are, you're damn for sure a good person. But like this whole read was about like somebody trying to change themselves to fit something or to be someone's ideal or something. You were already this person's idea. Okay. It just really makes me feel like this person, I don't know. I don't feel like they were deliberately trying to hurt you though. I just feel like they were trying to either get you to come closer or let go of one of your rules or boundaries or some crazy ass shit like that, instead of just being honest. Like, what the fuck? You can never go, well, you can go wrong sometimes being honest, but majority of the time, be honest, people. You can't have a real love or a true love without honesty, and being your fucking self. So anyway, this was supposed to be a lovey Venus read, but I will say this is about self-worth, self-love. It's like you're a pitcher of Kool-Aid, right? Well, the self-worth and the self-love is like sugar. Don't measure that shit. Pour all of that shit in there and stir that shit because you deserve that, you know? Don't expect love from another person, but expect it from yourself first, you know? And then I think you'll be able to receive that type of stuff from other people that also know how to give it, you know? But I don't know what the hell this person had going on. I don't know. Like I said, I hope you have a good rest of your Venus day. Excuse me. Hopefully you have a good rest of your Venus day. And tell me what you think. Should I continue to do the days that represent the planets, or you can give a couple suggestions if you like as well. But anyway, have a good rest of your day.